It seems like we've been riding non-stop for the past month, and somehow we're still on the west coast. Zach and I are both eager to start heading east, but we agree we need a few days off the bikes. Can't believe I've never been to Zion National Park before. We've only been here a few minutes, but just look at the view from the tent.
Here it's very calm and relaxing, and it's raining and it's cool, but it's still like 78 degrees outside, so it's nice.
A place of peace and relaxation. That is the Hebrew meaning of Zion. The scale of the cliffs dominating overhead have a humbling way of reminding us just how special a home this planet is to us. Today we're going to explore the entrance to the Narrows, which follows a stream along the valley floor and winds through the canyon for 16 miles. Zion National Park offers 229 square miles of rich scenery and accommodates over 2.5 million visitors a year. 657 species of wildlife call the park home, and I'm hoping to pet a few. We made a point to tell the park ranger at the entrance to let other motorcyclists know they can share our campsite. Upon arriving back from our hike, a young college student on a Harley Davidson decides to take us up on the offer.
My name is Jacob. I'm 21 years old. I'm a student at the University of Illinois. And this summer I decided to take my Harley Sportster around the country, particularly the Southwest. I mean, so many of my classmates are basically going to get a job and just work for the rest of their lives. And I thought, man, 2 weeks of vacation, when am I going to have the opportunity to take a trip like this? So I got on my bike, loaded up my bedroll and tent, and just touring the country. I've got about 5,000 miles so far. Told my family about this trip, and much to my surprise, they were really supportive. And in fact, my uncle wanted to ride out with me. I've always thought about doing kind of a trip that people don't really do, you know? A lot of people don't ever stay out and go camping and go across the country at all. They maybe fly in and spend a night in a hotel. Occasionally I think, man, it's gonna be nice to be home. But then again, every night and every time I come to a place like this, I think, wow, you know, I'm out here doing this, and I'm almost a little hesitant for the trip to be over. I'm gonna go back to work and school and just the general monotony of everyday life. So it's pretty exciting, but it's also a little, it's also a little sad that the end of the trip is coming.
Hiking in Zion isn't limited to the valley floor. There are several trails for those who want to head up to the top of the canyon. We've decided to take the West Rim Trail, which will take us about half a day and almost 1,500 feet above the valley floor to Angel's Landing, where you can oversee most of the park. This is one of Zion's most famous hikes, and accompanying the views are intricate natural formations in the rock. Up and up we go. Okay, time to take a break. I can't help but notice how magical this place is. And no, it's not the heat stroke talking. I mean, just look at it. You'll never get a view like this from behind a desk. We're starting to get higher up now, and even though Zach has to keep hiking up and down as we go to get the camera, he sure seems to be enjoying himself. And there it is, Angel's Landing. You have to love the Park Service sign, complete with stick figure falling to his demise, reminding us that since 2004, 6 people have died.
Well, look at that. Is this the top already?
You were so ready to get the shot. You stepped on the cactus.
Sorry, Mr. Cactus.
I'd be more worried about your leg.
So bad for the cactus.
It's got like 1.5 inch needles. It'll go into your leg.
Yeah, but he's probably endangered.
And you stepped on him.
I know. Horrible person.
It's a sad day for cactuses.
It's not the top. I've taken off my ill-equipped for hiking shoes in the hopes that my feet may have a slightly better grip on the sandstone rock ahead. It's pretty slippery in some sections, and you have to hang onto the chains to avoid the sheer drop-off. As I concentrate on not plummeting to my early grave, I try not to notice Zach, who couldn't be happier doing this all with only one hand as he films. When he tries to do this backwards and almost falls, he even seems more pleased with himself. Something is seriously wrong with him. Just a little bit further. Finally, the top. The view up here is stunning. Wait a minute. What's this over here? You've got to be joking. I need better shoes.
Oh my gosh. You see it?
Oh,
Yeah. It comes all the way down. It's not happening.
oh, that sure looks tempting. So I decided to ask several people coming down how long the last part of the climb takes, and the consensus seems to be 30 minutes. So, I think I can do it in 10 minutes. About halfway up, I stopped to place the camera. When did I make it to the top? And in my excitement, I rush right over to the edge. A few seconds later, it hits me that my toes are literally hanging over the edge of a 1,500-foot drop-off. It's a long way down. 9 minutes, 45 seconds. Not bad. So, now I'm exhausted. Now you may be wondering where the footage is from the camera that's attached to the strap on my chest. And there's your answer.
I'll admit, I am relieved that he's back in one piece, despite destroying one of our cameras.